Last week we looked at how federal and state labor relations affect the healthcare industry, and we investigated the various managed care organizations in the United States healthcare delivery system. This week you will compare and contrast the pros and the cons of each of the legal and/or ethical issues, provide supporting case studies, and make suggestions of how the issues can be improved, and discuss how a legal and/or ethical issue would affect the healthcare professionals, patients, public health, community health, economics, or quality of life. Your last reading assignment is Chapter 3 in your textbook regarding healthcare ethics. The only assignment you have this week is to submit your final group paper to the assignment link. There are no new weekly reading quiz, no discussion postings, and no self-assessments. Be sure to complete any late assignments. And finally, please consider completing the end of course survey. I have really enjoyed teaching this class and sharing with you. I pray that you are successful in completing all your courses and getting the degree you worked so hard to achieve. Since this is your last week, it seemed appropriate for this week's devotion to come from 2 Timothy chapter 4, verses 5 through 8, finishing your race well. But watch thou in all things, endure afflictions, do the work of an evangelist, make full proof of thy ministry. For I am now ready to be offered, and the time of my departure is at hand. I have fought a good fight, I have finished my course, I have kept the faith. Henceforth there is laid up for me a crown of righteousness, which the Lord, the righteous judge, shall give me at that day, and not to me only, but unto all them also that love his appearing. Paul uses three phrases that sum up his life's accomplishments. What would you say about your life if you were looking back and summing it all up in a few words? What have you accomplished for God's kingdom? The race, of course, is the Christian life itself, which is lived moment by moment, just as a race is run step by step. The question is whether you live each step in the flesh or in the spirit, whether you are walking in the power of the new life you have from Christ. Every moment is either contributing to reaching the goal for the price or delaying it. Christians are called to run that race, and living with Jesus throughout all eternity is the prize. Take one day at a time, pray, seek God, and be led by the Holy Spirit.